All right, as you can see by the title, has Chris been trying to rekindle things with Ammika? What I can say about this, even like with reading his patterns and stuff throughout the years, you guys know how this goes. He rewards those who behave, excuse me, according to how he feel that they should. And so this should have been very indicative of where him and Diamond stood around the time when he was, y'all said, quote unquote, playing house with Ammika, you know, taking Cole to school, calling Ammika baby, having her cook, grocery shopping, and all that kind of stuff. These are all games being played. You know, he's playing games with people he don't love. That's just what it is. And they never know when they're going to wake up and it's not their turn anymore. That's a very stressful way to live, right? These are the things I'm picking up on now on Ammika. So as far as rekindling anything, that's a very strong term. But you know what I'm liking about these questions is the key word. There are key words in these damn questions, and that's why they stood out for me to do. So, you know, let's water down the whole rekindling because, you know, to rekindle something with someone, you know, to me, I feel like it has to be a matter of there having to be substance between the two that could stand the test of time to then be revived, revisited, and evolved from where it left off, if that makes any sense. You know, there's a fire that that still exists, like passion, where it could be reignited, you know. But with them, no, they're just revolving doors and revisitations to, like, you know, loop around. They're loop arounds. It's like, okay, wasn't it one time Diamond was getting all the likes and Ammika wasn't getting any because he was saying, hey, she's fine with what I have going on. You don't want to act right, we got a problem. But there were some things I feel Ammika did too already to him. He can't love these people. They've done horrible things to him. And I think for him, and he's done horrible things to them, is damage. Everything is done in damage. There's no such thing as rekindling anything with any of them. And I feel like there's no trust on either side. All of them stay out of fear. Nobody is daring to be different or try anything different when it comes to love and relationships because it's almost like money and power over everything. And I know a lot of people may not feel like, oh, everybody just always say that. But a lot of times it is that simple because a lot of people are simple-minded and shallow like that because they have no purpose and they have nothing to latch on to evolve from, you know. And then in this case here, when I'm picking up from Ammika, no. It's just all a game, you know, and even with us, like, he trolls. So it's just whatever people pay attention to, if it makes him, if it hurts his feelings. I think his feelings were really, now what y'all really did genuinely catch when he did call Jada baby and it just went like wildfire. He felt like he still had to put fuel to that fire. And this is what y'all are getting from that. And that's the type of attitude this dude be having when his little feelings get hurt. It's like, all right, this what y'all get then. I'm like, y'all want, this what y'all want? Okay, now I'm like, come on. He would have been like we would have been seeing all of that. Like, I feel like this shit kind of scared me. Like, it's kind of scary to Ammika. Because again, she don't know what she's going to wake up to. She don't know how much to play into it. And that is exactly where he wants her to, because not only was he, you know, using her as an example and using her to troll, but he also was testing her to see how in line she still is choosing to stay. Will she try to outstep her boundaries and try me too, so that then I can know what to do with her next? And to me, it looks like I just have not been feeling her a lot lately, you know. She's just been like, she's been like in line, you know. I'm hearing like kind of living in some sort of fear, and not in a way where she's being mistreated. Let me be clear. I'm saying in that Billy badass attitude that she used to have when she was getting, I don't know why I always bring this damn jacket up, them $2,000 to $5,000 jackets, they ain't there no more, because that, you know, that's just what that is. And so, and I just feel like she gets more and more depressed by the day. And she just keep, you know, going back to dead ends. And she comes up for air when she gets back to Germany, and I can't even talk about it that much anymore. Like, it's really faded energy. Even when I see the Germany thing, it's like she's withering herself away even from the air that she can't get to revive herself, to the point where I feel like she's just not interested. Like, she's just rather be numb where she is. And a part of that too is because she do think she still is going to be the last woman standing. And because of that, he could come in and give her CPR and really revive her all the way up to the top. She feels like eventually she'll get, get to be number one, and that's gonna heal her and medicate her from everything that she's taking now to then later receive the rewards. It's like this. It's like how the slave owners used to tell the slaves, you do all this work now in the field. You get your mansion and your gold, your streets paved with gold when you die and you go to heaven. That's where all the Negro spirituals came from. They sung about freedom, and most of the songs were about death, because that's what they were promised. And that is just very equal to what Ammika is choosing to subject herself to and stay in. And it has gotten way worse. Like, I don't even feel her energy anymore, one way or the other. And so that's what it is. She thinks she eventually could, just survive long enough to finally get it. But who wants to die to finally see happiness? That's guaranteed to you when you pass away. But when you can find your heaven on earth, and that's like I feel like no one's telling her this. This is what the things that she tells herself. So no, he's not rekindling anything with Ammika. Was there anything else about Ammika? Because I would want to.
Why has it been upset again? Did Chris and Jade about their future? How is Eco doing in school? How is Nia since are Diamond and Nia no longer friend? How do Ammika feel getting closer?
Okay,
about Chris and Jada?
And then how does Ammika feel about Chris and Jada? Again, it ties into what I just said. She's used to a lot of it. Ammika has seen way worse, as far as how she was treated in comparison to other women before she even had Co. She's just glad that she's in a safe spot. You ready? Okay. She just feels that she's in a safe spot to where she know it could be worse for her. So she just kind of take what she can get. So as far as that, again, it's like she's not going to test nothing because she don't want to get kicked out. And again, this is all what she want to be a part of, So if these are the rules to it. There's rules to everything. So that's just that. And sure, yes, she's a human being, but if she's not choosing to treat herself that way, then who else can do that? But I will say too, people are supposed to be intelligent enough to make wise decisions, where with him, I think, why am I hearing obliterated? What does that mean? But, obliterated. What I'm feeling here is that, like, yeah, he's supposed to, be the bigger man and say, like, you know what, let me not da-da-da-da. But because they've punished each other, like beat on each other so much in different ways, neither one wants to let their guard down. Everybody's on this made a best bitch win energy all day, every day. None of them really fuck with each other like that. None of them. They just got to keep each other around and make sure don't nobody pull nothing over on them. You know what I'm saying? And blow their brains out behind their backs and all that kind of stuff. So that's them. Like, she know what I'm telling y'all. Like, she knows what all of this is. She knows what he's really up to when it comes to these women, and all that kind of stuff. That's another reason why she stayed too, because she do know more than we do. She's right there with it. And so she knows she wish she could be number one, but she's also willing to wait. She's willing to take the chances and wait to be that, because she knows she don't have to fear anything now because she has a baby with him. Very, very enslavement mentality. Nothing freeing about Miss Ammika here. All right. So those are all Ammika questions.